Okay, I'm going to show you how to tie up a joint of meat using a bit of kitchen roll. It's quite a good idea to practice on something like a bit of kitchen roll because it means that you can do it a few times till you've got it so that you can do it really easy, and obviously it means that you're not getting raw meat all over your hands. And let's just get this over with quite soon. Yes, I am using Toy Story kitchen roll. It was on offer. Right, I'm a grown man, I know it, but it was on offer. So first off, we just need to get 3 cuts of your cooking string. So the first one needs to be just over twice the length of the thing you're about to roll. So you're about to tie up. So if we're using this bit of kitchen roll, I just sort of roughly measure out roughly twice the length and cut that out. And then the next one is going to be roughly it's going to go all the way round, so about that length. We can trim off the edges afterwards to make it look nice and neat. And then lastly, we want one that's about 4 times the length. Just roughly using your eyes, don't need to get the tape measure out or anything like that. Right, now this is really simple. So once you've got your 3 bits of string, I'll just show you how I do it, and then I'll give you a little while just so that you can catch up. But it's a good idea just to practice this, so when you come to do a roll joint that needs tying, then it'd be really easy. So first off, taking the first bit of string that you had, just pop it underneath the thing you're going to tie up. And you want it like this, so you've got it able to tie it, so it's gone along lengthways. So you can see how I've done that, and then just tie it in a nice little knot. Okay, so simple so far. Now if you just do that, I'll give you a second to catch up. So just wrapping it round lengthways and then tying it in a knot at the end. Okay. Now what you want to do is take the second bit of string that you had, and at the other opposite end to the bit that you've just knotted, so this end, I'll turn it round this way so it's easier for both of us. You want to tie it round like this, just nicely near the end, and then tie a knot again. Okay, so just tied round like that, it's not looped under or anything like that. So if you go ahead and do that. And this is really useful. If you buy a joint of beef that's got string around it from the supermarket, or a lamb shoulder or something, you can unroll it at home and put your own stuffing in it and then roll it back up again, and you've effectively sort of made a really simple thing that's cheap in the supermarket so much nicer. Okay, hopefully you've got to the same stage as me now. And now taking your long bit of string, the bit that the end that you've just tied, you just need to tie the long bit to it, like how I'm doing here. A little bit fiddly, that's only because I've got big fat fingers. Right, so now you should have one long bit of string attached to the bit that's around the end. Okay, so if you want to do that, okay, that should be done nice and easy. Now what you want to do is we're going to effectively pull the long bit of string along and then wrap it round, pull it along, wrap it round. So if you watch how I do this, you'll be able to join in. So by pulling it along just for a few centimetres, then just pop your finger on the long bit of string that's gone all the way round the lengthways and your new very long bit of string, and then wrap it underneath the long bit of string underneath, so you're like as I am, and then just fold it under like this. Okay, I'll show you how to do one more and then I'll wait again. So just pulling it along a little bit and then just a few centimetres, and then put your finger on it just to keep it in place. Wrap it under, and so that you come back to the starting point, and then tuck it under, and that's what keeps it in place because it effectively pulls itself tight. So if you want to do a couple of those, and then all we do is repeat that to the end. So I'll give you a few minutes just to catch up. Maybe a few minutes is a bit long. Okay, and now we just want to do a couple more. So depending on how long the thing is that you're tying up, it's just every couple of centimetres. So just pulling it a little bit tight and then pressing it together with your finger, wrapping it round and tucking it under. So then a few more centimetres, just need one more on this, wrapping it round. And tuck it under. Right, so you should have it all nicely tied up. Okay, and then the last thing that you need to do is just the end that you've been wrapping around. You just need to tie that to one of the ends of your first long bit of string, and that'll just hold everything nice and tightly together. There we go. And that's it done and tied up. So then if you were going to just trim some of the end bits of string off, so you don't want to undo the knots, just trim the excess string off. Now you can bake your kitchen roll in the oven at 200 degrees if you want, but it's all tied up, and that's exactly the process that we'll do if you need to tie up a joint.